me, is this crowd fired up and ready for some action?
Are you ready?
Yes, they are. All right, go ahead, true final checks, please.
Got it.
Hi everyone, welcome to the set. Here's what we're doing today, shooting an awesome car chase sequence, a lot like the one you just saw on that big screen for a new action film set in the south of France. And all you need to know for our films that our hero is in the red car, he has a top secret envelope, and everyone else just trying to keep him from leaving town with it. Hey, Logan, driver's checked in?
Ready to go.
All right, True, roll it and slate it, please.
Rolling belly chase sequence 7A, take one car.
Time, drivers, here we go now. On my countdown. In 3, 2, 1.
Action!
Okay, let's look at the playback, guys.
Hey, team, go and take out the split car here.
What'd you think of that opening, everyone? Did you like that? Thought you would. We got more action coming your way. Hi, everyone. Welcome once again to the set. My name is Dennis. I'm your director for today's shoot. Today, we're going to show you some pretty cool movie-making secrets and what goes into making complex vehicle stunts, like the ones you just saw in that opening scene. You see a lot of action on this set today. This man responsible for all of it. He's our lead stunt coordinator, Mr. Logan Newell.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody.
This is awesome, man. What a great opening. Yeah, we're going to watch you play back in just a second. While we're waiting, tell everybody out there what a stunt coordinator does. You're a busy man on the set.
Very busy on the set, yeah. For the most part, it's my job out here to choreograph a lot of these action sequences that you see today. But more importantly, here to make sure that we film everything as safely as possible.
Great point. Safety, our #1 priority.
Absolutely, it's critical. These guys make it look easy out here, but I promise you, there's a lot of planning and, of course, a lot of training that goes into what we do. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to get to work.
Excellent.
Hey, we do have some playback. Do you want to take a look at that?
I do. Video assist cameras 1 through 4, please.
Diana, let's take a look at video assist 1 through 4, please.
Now, when you see black and white images on our screen today, you're actually seeing a video image of what our film camera captures, and we call this video assist. It allows us to preview the shots before the film is actually developed. And look carefully at a lot of these shots. We have cameras all over our incredible set. A lot of these shots are from the camera truck that I was riding on right in front of you. I want you to notice how we frame the action. A little hard to tell sometimes. So if we keep the camera angle lower, it does appear that the cars are going faster than they actually are. It's a technique used in a lot of chase films, a lot of action films. We're using it today on our set. Looking good. You know what, now let's see some of the ramp shots. Those ready to go through?
Sure. Let's roll the ramp shots. All angles, please.
Now we hear a lot of cheering up there, rightfully so. Pretty cool stunt. Hold on, we're going to see some of the ramp shots here in a second. Here we go. Approaching the ramps. Getting this shot from our camera. My camera guys going back and forth from their cameras. We have Jim down here and David on the truck. Looking good. Nice shots here. That's from our balcony cam up there. Like I said, cameras all over the set, making sure we're getting all these different angles. Jim zoomed in on that gunfire, looking good. Framed up nicely. What else we have? The other cameras, we have those cameras mounted inside those cars. To see some of those. There we go. What I wanted to see. Perfect. Great action shots inside the car, up and over. Looking good. Under the ramps, dangerous shots Jim was getting. Let's go to forward freezing as he's jumping, please.
All right, let's get to that jump on camera 4 and freeze it, please.
There it is, right in the center.
Good shot.
Logan, take a moment to talk about that hero car. It's a pretty unique car up there, right?
Yeah, it's very cool and unique, folks. Mostly in its design. We actually built our hero car specifically for this production, and we did build the transmission with 4 forward gears, which is pretty normal on a car. But we also included 4 gears of reverse, so we can really hit some higher speeds going backwards as well. Something else a little bit different on the car is where we put the motor. You're not going to find it in the front. It's not really in the back either. We mount it right behind the driver. The reason for this is pretty simple. It just balances out the car, which gives it better stability and maneuverability on all these tight turns out here.
And speaking of tight, no extra room inside that car, right?
You want extra room in that car?
Yeah,
You're not going to get it, that's for sure. Dennis, you all are still setting up for the next scene. What do you say we bring out the hero for an introduction?
Yeah, let's bring him out.
Cool.
Sure.
All right, Shruti said yes.
Okay, let's get the hero out to the set, please. Hero.
I'm saying. Well, here he is now. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice warm welcome for you, hero car driver. Does a great job, Mr. Corey. I've got that.
Corey, have it. What?
There he is.
Good job, man. Nice.
See, doing this stuff makes him do that. Well, smile. Correct. Thank you. Yeah, that was bad timing on my part. Now, nice driving. Nice 540 entries. Working well with the team. You're hitting your marks. That's good. That makes him happy.
Yeah.
And the camera guys.
Nice.
But Corey, I'm done talking. There, you're going to hug it out.
Hug it out.
That's a good thing. Lots of love. Explain to everybody how you do the jump backwards, though, Corey. Go ahead. You guess? Really? We talked about safety. You're going to tell them that you guessed. Not at all. Guys, I want to let you in on a little movie-making secret. This unique, one-of-a-kind car, it actually has a twin.
You're up 2 to the set. You're up 2.
Check it out. Nice you folks, it is really not safe to drive in reverse at high speeds, of course, or jump a car backwards for that matter. So what we did is we had a duplicate car built. Now this is exact in every detail, as Corey's hero car right over here, except for one tiny modification. It's built so our driver faces out the back.
That's right. Now we took it to one more extreme. We built a backwards stunt man, so it looks like he's driving, facing out in the front of the car.
Hello everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, another Corey, our reverse driver, Corey Stokel.